All right, hello. This is my first learning video for the day, and so we're going to be having some fun today, and we're going to have some epic adventures. So, for the first thing, we're going to write our names on the paper. So, we're going to write our names. S. All right, now we're going to write my name. Okay, so we did Kinderoos, Miss Ruby. Now, you don't have to write Kinderoos. I just want to teach you how to do things, and yeah. So, we're going to write down capacity because we're going to do capacity and we're making a measurement book. Sound it out. So C-P A-S-T capacitor. Capacity. So that's how you spell capacity. Okay? Now, we're going to write down something. Alright? So, I am going to bring in some things, 3 things. So, this is a water bottle. It's full of water. Do you see that? Now, that's what it is. Okay? Now, we're going to draw a water bottle. Circle top, circle bottom, a cylinder. And now we're going to put a handle on the water bottle. Now I'm making that handle kind of big. So you don't have to make it that big. I'm just making it so you can see it. Okay, now we're going to put waves of water. And now we're going to put like a sippy because, you know, everybody in your class will have a sippy because nobody ever not have a sippy. All right, let's put some circle top, circle bottom. All right, now we are going to bring in a measuring cup. All right, now this is empty, so we don't have to draw. We can write the pictures. We can write the words, but I'm just going to do this, and so you know what the shapes are, and you can do this. Now, this is hard to draw, so I'm going to just copy it. So see? And that is another kind of measuring cup. Now, this is a measuring teaspoon. You can call it teaspoon if you want, but it's also just a measuring cup, you can call it. Now, let's make that bigger for that kind. Now, there could be smaller ones, but I just could find the biggest one for easy. Now, this is hard to draw. I already did this part. Now we're going to do this. And look, there we go. Here's another kind. Now, all right. Now, I'm going to ask another grown-up to help me. So, I'm going to lift this up and turn it and put this one in front. Okay? Now, can you still see? All right. Now, what do we think we're going to write at the top? Measurement. M-E-S-H measure it measurement. So that is a very long word. Now, what can measure a ruler? I'm going to put some little numbers on there. 1, 2, 3. All right. Ooh. What's it called again? It's called measuring tape, okay? So I'm going to draw a line out for the measuring tape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So see, that's measuring tape. All right. Now you can pause the video whenever you want, and you can start coloring. And now I better label this because they might think it's a measuring cup. So, Now you can just put M for measuring, and then and then you can put M for measuring tape because see how long that word is. So you can just put M, or you can do 2 letters, 3, 4, or 5, whatever you would like. Okay, so here. Now this thing. Now, I think I don't have any more, but that's okay. So, what's the last thing? Capacity. Weight. So now we're going to do weight. Things that weigh. Now, let's do it. Weight. Ooh, there's a silent E on the end because she's one away from the vowel because she's silent. Now, weight. What could be weight? Now, there's only one thing you'll know. And I know it, you know, and everybody knows this one. It is going to be a, let me think. It's going to be a, can you guess it before I draw it? All right, it is a weight. Now, a weight is one kind. This is a kind of weight, but it can also look like this to measure you. See? So this is a little sand, and then there's one more that you can look at. And this little thing right here, it tells you how much you weigh. So this weighs food or something. This weighs you at the doctor's, and this weighs you at home. So there's all kinds. And this one is for at the, what is it called? Store. To weigh your apples. Now I'm going to draw some little apples in there. Yeah. Draw some leaves on the apples. There. And then let's put some apples in this one. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now that means there's 6. So 6 apples. And there's all money and then a 6 on the money because it says 6 apples. Let's draw a 6 over here for weight. And then, so you have 6 apples, 6 weight, 6 pounds, and then this one is going to be for how many money. Now, I think we have time for one more. So Now we're going to do the math. Because let me see, that's the last page. So those are going to be our math stuff. Now, this page is where we're going to do math. So, let's put math on this page. M-A-T-H. And that's the secret story. So, let me whisper this to you. They don't like each other, so they spit at each other, and so they don't like each other, and they're toddler babies. So they don't like each other, so that's why they do, and so they stick their tongues out. And then now, let's put. Oh, yeah. And guess what? When we're doing math right now, we're going to be adding and subtracting. All right? So, we're going to label the numbers. So, see, 1, 2. Can you guess what I'm drawing? And so I'm going to label this 11 because I counted and that was 11. So, guess what? Now we're going to be adding and subtracting. 2 plus 2. Now, equals, this is the equal sign. It's pretty hard, but hang on, let's make this one whole line. And this, make this one whole line. Equals 4. Okay, so I want you to write that down on your math paper. And whenever you don't know something, you can count it, or you can do what you already know, and then you can do that. So, now we're going to do something else. 2 plus 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That equals 5. So that's what I want you to be doing this week while it's all icy and snowy. So now, the next part is something that you don't know. It's a mystery. So try and guess. Now, does anyone know the sign? Label at home. Now, this is the minus sign. Minus means, guess what? That means, that means we're going to take that number, that part away. Okay, so 2 minus 2 equals 0, okay? Now this is going to be tricky. 0 plus 6. Some of y'all think that would be 0. And I'm disappointed because it's not. And guess what? This is a really hard one. It's actually 0 plus 6 equals 6. It's true. And some of y'all have been missing this on your test. So please work on that. Now, 6 plus 0. Some of y'all have been missing this too. And you might think, Oh, the smart ones who know this are getting it wrong. Because guess what? When I say that, they think 6 plus 0 equals 6, or equals, well, 0. It doesn't. That is not true. Guess what it is? Equals 6. It equals 6 still. Now, both ways, if you keep switching them, it does not matter. Same thing with 5. Any number can do that with 0. It's true. It stays the same number. That's what it is. Now we're going to flip onto the back and do one more math problem. Now this one's going to be the hardest of them all. We're going to do a spelling test at home. We're going to do a spelling test at home. So there's going to be So these are going to be hard words. 3 hard words. And guess what? These are the hardest. People have be getting them wrong. So we're going to do this. Spell little. Now, this is at home, so guess what? I need to tell you something. I'm going to be showing you, and your moms are going to be watching this, and I am not going to tell you how to spell it. Now, your mom just saw that. Okay, whenever you need to pause the video, you can. Now, I want you to hear my voice. Spell little. Okay? So you can spell little with your child. Alright? So, number 2. Okay, so this is another one. Spell you. Y-O-U. Now, I would turn that one down because I spelled it out. All right. Where's another hard one? I'm not going to tell you what this one is. Mom's going to tell you because I forgot. Alright, so now I tell you. Bonus word. Can. E. Another bonus word. Can. All right, so we already did can. Now, another one is ruse. This is the hardest one. Now, thank you for doing this with me. I would love to see you again today. Now, here, you can look at me, but you can see my face. I'm kind of a mess, so hi, this is me, the people who did your video with the guesses, and I would love for you to join my channel. Thank you.